Hello and welcome back to the Hibs career mode. It is currently 9 in the morning. I've not slept all night because I'm trying to fix my sleeping pattern. So basically disclaimer, if my commentary is even worse than it usually is, because I know my commentary is quite poor typically. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that it is currently snowing actually. And I hadn't noticed all night because, well, when you look out the fucking window it's pitch black, so you won't notice anything. And this is obviously post commentary, as you can probably tell. There's a lot of games crammed into this episode, and as you can see we've kicked off with Nottingham Forest, and we go up 1-0 16 minutes into the game. Very nice finish from John McGinn. There's a lot of goals in this episode, and like I said, there's a lot of games in this episode as well. Goes all the way to, I'm not sure specifically when, it must be about October, because I think it started in September this episode, because it was just at the end of the transfer window. Another really nice goal here though. Bassogog getting all the space in the world, low driven finish, just past the keeper. Thought he probably could have got that there though. Then they go up the other side in the 89th minute, fire a shot, defender blocks it, we try to clear it but it goes back to them, and then that shot just isn't even close to the target, and it ends 2-0. Next game was against Charlton Athletic. Now I don't know where they actually were in the league at this point, but I know later on in the league they end up basically way down the bottom, so I can only assume that they're in relegation at this point as well, because I mean they've been poor most of the season. They start the game off pretty solid though. Put the ball out to the winger, and El Shenawi is forced to make a really good save. Then we push up the other side, Stokes passes it to Bassogog, and then Bassogog puts it out to Caicedo, who puts the defender just to a standstill, and then Stokes has a very nice finish there. Probably as good a finish as I could possibly get from him. It was posting in, don't know how many, it must have been like 3 yards out. Very nice finish. And this was just one of the games where it's like every attack we were on, it looked like we were going to score. This attempt here, incredible from Tony Stokes, tossing his whole body at it, and that results in a goal as well. So that made us go up 2-0. I think that was Vinicius' first goal for the club. Nice wee header to put us up 2-0 against Charlton. The team, honestly, I would probably say we've been really overperforming, because we've just been, a lot of the games we play, we tend to dominate. They try to get a chance here in the 68th minute, the defender manages to get in the way. But seriously though, like, if we end up in the not the Champions League, the Premier League, like super early, that was an incredible shot from Joe Riley at left back. But what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. But yeah, if we end up into the Premier League like instantly, we will surely struggle with the ratings that we have. I mean, I'll end up with like 70 rated players up in the Premier League, and I really don't want that. That will be awful. Next game here is up against Wolves, and I could be wrong, but I think that this is the game that Gianni Otis is back, or was that earlier? That must have been earlier, but I don't even know, to be honest. Right? I'm so tired right now. You need to understand what I'm going through. But this is the lineup we're going with. This is basically our strongest team. I'm pretty sure this is our strongest team. I rested a couple of players actually, because I had the Hull City game in like 3 days, and I remember this game. This is probably the game of the season so far. It'll be the game of the episode as well. They go up 1-0 from the start. Very good goal. Can't take anything away from that. Just again, just as good as a finish you're going to get, posting in. Keeper cannot save that. He's made the most of that, and he had to. And then right after it, Joe Ledley conjures up the magic from his fucking beautiful beard and scores that. Yeah, just a wonder goal, really. For our standards anyway, maybe for other team standards that's not a wonder goal. But just how many yards is that's probably about, no actually it's not that many yards it is, but it's 20 yards out, something like that. Although I remember when I scored it, it seemed to be a lot better. However, Roche gets his first goal just done the stroke of half time, and Roche, I'm pretty sure that's his first goal for the club, or at least that's the first goal that I had scored with him for the club, or that just was his first goal for the club. I don't know. I don't remember simulating that many games until further into the season. At the current moment, there'll be a couple more episodes. I think there'll be post-com, and then there'll be another live-com at the January transfer window. Garcia just runs through here, just keeps pressing through, passes it out to Gianni Ortas, who tries to run through in the middle here, very, very close to making that another goal. Then Wolves end up with the ball on the wing. They make the most of this. Wee bit cheesy, just a slight on the cheesy side, you know. But still a goal nonetheless. Just very good movement from them as well, like the commentator said just there. But the thing is, we didn't let that get us down. We pick up the ball from kick-off, and then Garcia and Roche, incredible play from those two. Just 1-2, 1-2. I think there was probably another 1-2 in there. And then Garcia finishes it off and puts us up 3-2, 70 minutes in. This was some game. And as you can see in the 90th minute, they get a corner. I thought the goalkeeper was going to score this, I'm not going to lie, but it just wasn't going to be. And pretty sure this marks the end of the game. They don't even get on that last chance that they could have had to make it 3 each. And then our next game is up against Hull, which we simulated. I had rotated Joe Ledley and who would that have been? Bassogog and what's his name? I forget his name. I have completely forgot his name. Joe Riley. Is his name even Joe Riley? It's Riley anyway. Then our next game is against Bristol City. And again, simulated. Pretty sure this is the first team that we used this time though, instead of the second team. And we ended up losing this game 2-1, despite going up 1-0 at the start of it, which made me a wee bit in the salty side. But at the same time, we have been performing really well. Our next game is against Birmingham City, and again we play essentially our first team. The thing is, we do have a lot of really good players in this squad. Roche, to kick off the game, forces a save from the keeper, and then Stokes finishes it off, making it 1-0 to Hibs. How far in is that? It's 33 minutes in. So a pretty slow start to this game, but you'll see what happens in this game. You will understand that this is a lot more than just your average game. We then pick up the ball again. Gianni Ortas pacing it down the wing. That defender doesn't know where he is. Neither does that one. Neither does the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is just he's went blind. The sun went in his eyes and he couldn't save that one. Incredible finish from Gianni Ortas. Near post finish. The only thing that could have topped that was posting in behind the goalkeeper. And there's some nice play here. Stokes, and once again, the sun was in the goalkeeper's eyes and they couldn't fucking deal with it. Stokes got, what's that? That was his second goal this game. Just tremendous performance in this match. And then Soteldo sends the defender to the shop, and then he gets completely taken out, winning as a penalty. So No red, no nothing, just a warning. I think the ref knew we were going to win this game anyway, and you know, just Gianni Ortas is going to take this and he's not going to miss it. Makes it 4-0. Like I said, not your average game. Then we end up with the ball. They had a corner just towards the 98th minute. Very poor touch from the defender. Bassogog runs through the pace, nobody catching him. Goal 5-0. Just, I didn't even feel bad, to be honest. I was going to say I felt bad. I really didn't. I was so happy that we won 5-0. I don't remember getting any 5-0 results in League 1, to be honest. I think we had a couple of 4-0 results towards the very beginning. And, I mean, losing 2-0 to Wigan always comes to mind. We play QPR, slightly rotated side. And this game, I believe, is actually not too bad. This demonstrates why. Bassogog with what is another very good goal. I don't know what this camera angle was all about, but I really liked this goal. I think it was it Murphy? Was it even Murphy? But he headed it down for a simple wee volley. I don't know if it was, I don't remember if it was a bounce before it, but we make it 2-0 again. I don't even know if you could really class that as sweaty, because I've scored so many goals like that, and I will all the way through this series. That was 2-0 to us, and then QPR go up the other end. It was, I think it was like 3v1, and then it was 4v6 in the end, and then they made a goal out of it. 2-1 to Hibs still. Just kind of shit to concede that goal. Could have kept a clean sheet, because the whole second half basically fuck all happened. And then we beat them 2-1. Next game was against Leeds, which was simulated. I don't really recall what happened. I know this team is again a wee bit rotated. At this point, McCall isn't a first team defender. You'll understand later on when I bring out more episodes. McCall has grown so much. Went up drawing 1 each with Leeds though. It's kind of meh performance. And then West Brom. Before going into this game, I thought it was first versus second. Them on top, me in second. But it turns out it was actually first versus third. However, this was what I thought was going to be the match of the season, because, don't know, just you expect a lot of excitement, but if I'm being honest, this was probably the biggest disappointment of the season. How Stokes never scored that, I don't understand. He's been so good for the past couple of games, and then that happened. How do you miss it that by that much, considering the position you were in? And like you can see, it's at 88th minute, nothing in this game happened. I was really expecting like a 8-goal thriller or something like that, but nothing really happened. This is the end of the game you're seeing right here. Just very miserable game. But that was the last game of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash a thumbs up, drop comments of what you want to see, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see yous in the next episode. Bye.